Hey golf fans, and welcome back to the channel. It feels like an eternity, but I am back on EA Sports PGA Tour, and I am going to be taking on the legend of the game that is Jack Nicklaus here at Pinehurst No2 in a skins match. I can't recall the last time I played this game, but it's months. I'm sure some of you guys have been watching Leo in the EA International Pairs Cup. And with watching him playing the game live on the channel, I did feel a craving to get on and play this game today. And there he is, the legend of the game, Jack Nicklaus. I just hope he plays well, performs well. I have played against the AI on multiple occasions, and sometimes it's not realistic. They're missing 2-foot putts. They're laying up constantly and playing more poor shots than good. Jack is the highest rated AI character within the game, rated at 99, and he's found that greenside bunker there. I am playing on tour difficulty here, guys, the more difficult side of tour, just for the main reason I've not played this game in a long time. My preferred difficulty is simulation, but this round will probably take long enough without me having to get down and studying green beads. I've generated a lot more backspin than I expected there, and that is the thing. The ball physics of this game are completely different to 2K, so it is going to take me a good few holes to get the muscle memory back. So Jack is going to be up and down for the par save. Let's see if we can drain this 24-foot putt. It's all uphill. But the thing I noticed straight away about the game is how beautiful it looks. That's got a chance if I've hit it. I have hit it, and we do win the first skin, $25,000 in the back hipper. But this really is a beautiful golf course. Sadly, the game just seems to have died. It was my fear. I think if you look back to my earlier videos, when the game launched, I did say I just hope that EA stick with it, which they did, to be fair. But I think the last 2, 3, 4 months there's just been no correspondence from EA, no updates, nothing. And it just seems like the game is dead in the water, and it's so sad. It's the exact same thing that happened to Rory McIlroy PGA Tour, albeit that game was dead within months. I am an EA content creator, and this is my main game. I love this game. I've had so much fun playing this game, I can't really complain. But I really expected to have a longer time with it. My Discord tries to keep things fresh within the game with hosting daily, weekly tournaments. But it's just the hardcore players that remain now. I've reached out to EA multiple times asking for updates, if there's anything I can give you guys information about, but I don't even get a response, which is pretty sad, to be honest. That's a good approach shot. I expected the wind to hold that up a little bit more than what it did. Nicklaus from off the green, a little chip shot. Oh, he's overpowered that. And he's left himself a 14-foot putt for the par save. We're only into the second hole, but I really expected the Golden Bear to test me a lot more. I mean, that's going to be a bogey. A 99 rated Jack Nicklaus doesn't walk off greens with bogeys. And this is for the birdie in the second skin. Another 25 grand on the hipper. Oh no, I've missed it on the right hand side. Can't be missing putts like that. But let's secure the par. Let's secure the £50,000. Step onto the third hole. But how good does this golf course look? In an ideal world, I think the best golf game you could get currently is with the EA Sports PGA Tour graphics and the ball physics, and then integrate that with the 2K23 swing difficulty and the course creator, the online features such as the societies, etc., and you really would be on to a winner. But a few people have messaged me saying, early, have you heard about the new EA Sports game that's coming out next year? But I've not heard nothing about it. I've went and searched on Google and there's no hits coming up. So that is news to me, guys, that there's a new EA Sports game coming out next year. I would love it on the basis that they've used this game as like a beta, and they're going to take all the good parts from this game, all the poor parts, all the bits that's not even there, improve it and launch it for next year. I would be right behind it. I think for the first 2-3 months of this game I absolutely loved it, but I'm an EA Sports PGA Tour diehard. I was there for all the Tiger Woods games, and they were good times. They really were. Like I say, the first few months of this game, it was fresh, it was something new. There was a big player base. The game was being monitored, constantly updated. EA were engaging the player base as well. But the fact that it's got no society, it used to be called the country clubs, just meant that this game was never really going to achieve anything. It's not the lack of courses. I think there's plenty of golf courses within the game. Yes, I would love to see more added. Even DLC, I would have paid for DLC like they used to do in the old Tiger Woods franchise games. So we do half this one in pars. The AI seems to be playing a little bit quicker than what I recall. I used to enjoy this game mode, but like I say, you would play Scotty Scheffler, who was the highest rated player prior to Jack Nicklaus being added to the game, and he was missing 3-foot putts. So far, Jack's not done that. It is early days. I expected a sterner test than this. I really did. I expected to have to be getting birdies on every hole just to get halves against the great one. He's taking his time on this shot. This is probably going to be a longer video than normal, guys. I normally try to keep my videos around the 20-minute mark, unless it's alt shot and things like that, or online match play where certain things are out of my control. But let's have a nice casual skins match where hopefully I walk away with plenty of coins, or notes in this case, against the Golden Bear. He is struggling. That's another bunker he's found. But I love all the different shot options within the game here. Let's go with a knockdown into this wind. The wind plays completely different to 2K. It should work out pretty well. It's going to be on the right hand side. But we've gotten that one in neat. It's going to be a straightforward birdie putt, I do believe. Jack's going to have to hold this from the sand. I'll tell you what, it's a good attempt. He gave it a chance. I've got a 6-foot putt. A little bit of movement right to left. A fair bit of movement right to left, to be fair. We do get the birdie, and with that, another 25,000 coins, and we have earned 100,000 so far. If only this was real money, or even in-game money. That would be such a cool feature. Not that I am promoting gambling in any shape or form, but I am fortunate enough to be playing this on a 4K Ultra HD TV, and I must admit, it just looks absolutely superb. YouTube will kill the look of this game with the rendering when I upload it. It won't look anywhere near as good as what it does on my screen, sadly. But I've played thousands of holes in this game, and like I say, I have been absent for a few months, and I'm just shocked at how good this game looks. Jack laying up here. No, he's actually managed to kick it up onto the green, and that's a good shot. It looks like a tough pin to hold, actually. This ball is going to shoot left at my feet combined with the wind. Hopefully 8-iron lands short off the pin. Is it going to sit down though? It is a really nice strike, but needs to get down. Lands pin high. These firm fast greens around Pinehurst, with the wind pushing it, that really was never sitting down. I should have came down another club, but we do have an eagle putt. After that monster drive off the tee box, wind assisted drive. Nicklaus for the eagle. Just coming up short. Let's see if we can convert this 34-footer. There's not too much in it, to be fair. A little bit of a double breaker, but it is breaking predominantly from left to right. We've got the weight. Oh, and I've got the read. What an eagle that is. And poor old Jack is getting blown away. Well, I say poor old Jack, he currently is old. But this is meant to be his character in his prime. I think he's early 40s, or around about that. His character's based on. Oh, wind didn't hit that as much as I've expected. Way long as well, and that is going to run off the green. So the door is open here. Can he produce a good golf shot on this long par 3 6th hole at Pinehurst No2? That is a low trajectory, and that is not even going to find the green. It's another bunker. Nicklaus's green and regulation stats are not going to be good, and it's disappointing because I really expected, this is the first time I've actually played Jack Nicklaus within the game against the AI, and I fully expected a far more tougher test than this. He's basically given me holes in some situations. It's a great recovery shot from the sand. That's 2 tremendous bunker shots he has played. This is a pretty straightforward putt for the par. And we are going to walk away with a half, assuming Nicklaus doesn't miss this one. But I have seen the AI miss these kind of putts on multiple occasions, too often to be fair. I'm going to keep returning to it. But the Tiger Woods games, when you did play the AI and the challenges, they were really, really tough. Guys like Pops Masterton, you really have to be in the top of your game to beat these guys. Sadly, par is going to win me holes. Let's come down to the 2-wood here. Are we going to hold the left-hand side of the fairway? It's going to get a firm kick. And that does trickle in to the heavy stuff. It looks like Nicklaus has been laying up with a lot of his tee shots. I certainly don't think he's been hitting driver. That is just a terrible, terrible shot. I don't think a prime Jack Nicklaus would be playing like this. That's a good recovery shot. Centre of the green. Now, if I do recall, I used to get absolute flyers out of the rough, so I'm just going to come and try and play the exact yardage here. Let's go full loft. Surf the wind. The light at my feet's going to take me left as well. I didn't get a flyer this time. Jack Nicklaus, probably for the first time, is closer to the pin than me. But it's another putt. It's got a real chance of dropping from this. Oh, I've not hit it. I've really left that one short. Almost 8 feet short, to be precise. But let's see if Nicklaus can drain this one and secure his first skin. He's got the weight. Oh, he just misses on the right-hand side. One thing I have noticed, though, is my EA Sports PGA Tour tips and tricks videos. I'm still getting a lot of comments on them. So I don't know if that's new players to the game or players who are returning to the game and, like me, kind of forgot what to do. Not that I've forgotten what to do, but it feels like a new game, if you know what I mean, after a prolonged period of rest from it. Which is good to see. Right, let's study and see if Nicklaus does hit his driver here. Because I am convinced he's been hitting 3-wood or something. Or whatever he's got in the bag. Yeah, see. He's changed the club there again. It's certainly not driver. I just find that weird. 182 yards to the pin. That needs to go some. That's another short approach shot from the Golden Bear. This wind is difficult though. Huge slope defending that pin. I think this is a Thursday pin. We are playing on tournament conditions. Deliberate underswing. This needs to get down. It should bite pretty quickly. It's pin high. I think that's going to be quite a challenging putt though. Nicklaus wasn't hanging around there. Wow. So let's see if we can drain this for the birdie. A lot of money on the line here. Certainly got the weight this time. Should turn. It does. It's a good birdie. And we move to 200,000 skins. That's just ridiculous. High roller stakes here. So let's go with a knockdown. Oh, we've got a heartbeat moment. I don't think that's going to go in though. I think we're just going to come up short left yet. We weren't short actually. Would have had the distance just left of the cup. I forgot all about the heartbeat moments. But that was a tremendous golf shot. And unless Nicklaus gets this one tight, it's going to be another £25,000 or dollars that I have secured. I think this is a 4th or 5th bunker he's been in this time. It's not the greatest of recovery shots. He's got a 13-footer. This is turning from left to right uphill. No, and he's missed. And like I said a few holes ago, a 99 rated Jack Nicklaus just doesn't execute these shots as poorly as what he's doing. It's actually really disappointing. See, and he's missed that putt. I said it at the start of the video. That's one of the reasons I stopped playing against the AI, because they're missing 3-4 foot putts, which they just wouldn't do in real life. That's pretty embarrassing, to be fair. And that's going to be a huge drive with the wind behind me. Power drive there. Nicklaus will probably lay up with a wood. He has done. That's insane. A 600-yard par 5. There's just no way you're hitting anything other than a driver. It's a big, wide fairway. I don't understand why he would lay up with the 2-wood, 3-wood, whatever he is hitting. It's hard to determine with the clubs he's using. The old-fashioned woods. And yeah, he's probably still got over 100 yards to go once this ball gets down and sits. I can comfortably reach this in 2 after that huge drive. And let's go 6-iron, full loft. I'm going to try and land this a good 10 feet short of the pin. And let it run out. That needs to get down. Wow, the wind just caught that. It was always going to be tough to hold. Nicklaus has actually got 82 yards. But look at the grandstand here. The crowd, the atmosphere, the environment that EA have created around these courses. It really is remarkable. They're so accurate, the layout of the courses. Just for me, the gameplay is just too easy, too mundane. Unless you are playing in simulation, and the only real difficult thing with that is the putting. I tried to land that into the upslope, but I missed it. I'm struggling for birdie here. Let's see if Nicklaus can put the pressure on and chip this one in. He's got a chance. Get in, get in. Oh, he's so unlucky there. This is a tougher putt, uphill. It's a slider from left to right. Missed that on the low side. We are both walking away with pars here on the 10th, lengthy par 5. My approach shot and my pitch really let me down there after a huge drive. So hole number 11. Wind is really going to hit me from right to left here. It's still an enjoyable game to play, don't get me wrong. You don't really have to concentrate on your swing line, your swing timing. Whereas in whereas on 2K, you have to give it full focus if you are playing on master swing difficulty. There's another fairway and regulation missed by Jack Nicklaus. That's really disappointing. He's hacked that out well though. I tell you what, that ball came out well for him. Sadly, he's overshot the green. Let's see if we can get a pin seeker here. This time the wind's not going to be pushing the ball away from the pin. This should sit down on a sixpence. It didn't actually. There's still a little bit of run out, but I can only assume there was a little slope there. I think I'm going to have an uphill putt. Oh, Jack. He's having a nuke here, guys. He really is having a nuke. I just don't think the great Jack Nicklaus would find himself this distance after a chip shot onto the green. Oh, he's holed it though. Why? Maybe he's just playing with me. Maybe he's a way to warm up. He's just been teasing me. This front nine. But there is the birdie. And I think this is going to be a whitewash. Unless Jack is going to come to life in this back nine. I really hope so. But what I do really love about this game, guys, is you can't play against the AI. You can play a Ryder Cup. You can play alt shots, 4 balls, skins. It really is a good feature, but what is the point when the AI plays as poorly as this? If I'm playing a 99 rated Jack Nicklaus, I want to have to make eagles to win skins, birdies to half them. But as you guys have witnessed, pars have been good enough on occasions to win holes. I'm in between clubs here, but let's try the knockdown. Just going to try and partial this one. Let's go with a partial. Let's underswing the pitch and wedge. Wind doesn't seem to be holding it up. Why? Quite surprised at that. I used to be the master of the knockdowns. You seen that in that par 3 earlier in the round. Nicklaus, I was going to say, that was looking good. And this is another pretty straightforward putt for birdie. The thing is, I'm saying pretty straightforward. For an EA game, there's probably a fair bit of movement in this, but compared to the 2K greens that designers are now creating, that's a pretty straightforward putt. Didn't break as much as I expected. And surely Nicklaus converts this one. Just trickles over the edge of the cup and drops. It's a half hole. The skin carries over. Stunning hole here. Wind going against me, so I am going to have to try and fade this. It's not a shot I've got in my locker. I'm not bad at drawing it, but my tongue and everything's going to be sticking out here. Not the cleanest of swing lines, but it's on a good line, and it's worked out really, really well for me. I think on a simulation difficulty, that ball is not finding the fairway with that execution. Let's see what Nicklaus produces here. Yeah, it's really disappointing, to be honest. It's another bunker, or waste bunker, that he's found with the heavy rough mixed in. And I find it very sad that Nicklaus, a 99 rated Nicklaus, would play as poorly as this. I mean, what are the game devs thinking? I've said it so many times this round. If I'm playing the great Jack Nicklaus at 99 rated, the highest rating within the game, the man who has won the most golf tournaments on this planet, I want to be fully tested. It's a tremendous shot. Using that slope to my advantage there. Nicklaus yet again from the sand. Is he going to get this one dialed in? No. It's going to be another bogey. unless he makes a really good putt from the fringe here. It's going to be the Texas wedge. Wasn't sure if he's going to be chipping or putting it. He is putting it. It's a good effort. But I've got a tap in birdie. It's another $25,000 I have secured. And like I said, I think this is going to be a whitewash. I can't see Nicklaus taking a skin off me, to be fair. Let's see what Nicklaus produces here. It actually looks like he is going to be hitting driver this time. Let's see how far he does boom it. See, power minus 10%. He's under hit it by 10%. He's carried at 299 yards. And the ball has run out 298. But that is with a minus 10% power. So he's only hit 90% power there, according to the game stats. And there we get a perfect straight. And he's long. Is it going to hold the green? No. It's going to be another sand trap. Nicklaus has loved playing from the sand in this round. It's crazy. That did look like a tough pin position though, to be fair. And that aerial view just confirms that. Can't be short, can't be long and right. Got to get this bang on. Let's go with a finesse 60. And I'm just going to apply a little bit of low loft, just to ensure the ball doesn't generate as much backspin. Intentional overswing. This looks good. Should get a nice firm kick. Oh no, it's not stayed up. Wow, quite surprised at that. I don't fancy Nicklaus's shot here, but he's had plenty of practice from the sand today. Is it going to hold? It does just hold the slope. I think I was inches from holding that green, you know. See if we can chip this one in. I'm going to be pretty aggressive here. Should turn back, should turn back. Tried to, good effort. Never really had it on line. And hopefully the Golden Bear can drop this 8-footer and carry the skin. No, it's so sad to see, to be honest. It's another bogey for Jack Nicklaus, the MVP of golf. And a par secures the skin. And we move on to the 15th. It's another long par 3 into this wind. Surely this 12-mile-per-hour wind holds me up. Let's go finesse, 5-iron, full loft. Going to try and land this just short of the pin. It's a lovely strike. Oh, the wind's not got a hold of that again. Yeah, I just find that one a little bit strange, to be fair. The wind has been pretty inconsistent today. Even with the downhill elevation, I expected that wind to hold me up more. Nicklaus has played a far better shot than me for once, albeit he's a fair bit short. This is a tough up and down. I'm going to try and pitch this into that upslope, and hopefully it sits down pretty quickly. I think I played that as well as I could have. Can Jack secure his first skin from 30 feet out? Has he hit it? No, it's going to come up short. Decent effort, to be fair. And this is just left edge. Going to play this one pretty firm, even though it's downhill. It's a good roll right into the centre of the cup. And Nicklaus surely carries the skin over. He's aiming way right here. It just drops yet again. He's playing these putts dead weight. 16th long par 4. Playing for the right hand side off the fairway here. And despite Jack Nicklaus really underperforming, I must admit, I've really enjoyed this game mode and round at Pinehurst No2. Hopefully you guys have as well if you are still watching, because like I say, I think we're about the 35-minute mark of this video. It's another bunker. You really could make this up. Is he going to find the green? No, just avoids. Another sand hazard there. 76 yards short. This is a long par 4. So 198 into the wind. It's another hole where you can't really be short of the pin. Let's try to knock down 6 iron. I never execute a knockdown if it's 5 iron or 4 iron or anything like that. 6 iron is the lowest iron. I'll execute the knockdown. So actually unlucky. Thought I played that quite well. Needed to aim another couple of yards right, and I think we would have held the green. But some of these pin positions have been fairly complex. Nicklaus just playing safe there, and he's generated a lot of backspin. Good shot. It's going to be pin high, 29 feet out. Let's play the pick. Must admit, I love the pick shot from the bunkers. I tend to find the blasts are for the longer shots, pick for the green side bunkers. But that's what I love about this game. There are plenty of shot options that you can utilise. And that's a poor putt from the great one. Hopefully he drains this, but it is going to be another bogey, I'm afraid. I've got a tap in par. But yeah, again, is going to secure the skin. And hole number 17, wind assisted downhill long par 3. I'm going to come all the way down to 8 iron with full loft here. Surely the 8 iron does hold. Deliberate overswing. Needs to stay up. Has it got the legs? Oh, it's a great golf shot. That is a really good shot. Probably my best approach shot. No, it's not. I was going to say probably one of the best approach shots of the game, but we did get the heartbeat moment early in the game with our knockdown. What can Nicklaus produce here? That needs to go. That's a good shot from him as well. Could we half holes and birdies here? Could we carry the skin? He's got an 11-foot putt. Come on, Jack, for the content. Nah, it's not even close. It is not even close. Never online, never teased the hole. Maybe Nicklaus just doesn't enjoy playing Pinehurst. It's another birdie for yours truly. And we are stepping on to the final hole of Pinehurst No2. It really is a superb golf course that looks absolutely stunning. Thoroughly enjoyed my time out on the course. Just really frustrating that Jack Nicklaus has played as poorly as he has for the highest rated AI character or PGA Tour pro in the game. It's another bunker, and that's horrible. I fully understand Pinehurst can be tough, especially in these conditions. But I would expect Jack Nicklaus to still be cutting this course up. His fairway and regulation stats, along with his green and regulation stats and his putts per hole, which you just don't get in this game, sadly. You don't get any information like that, if I recall. But his are going to be atrocious. Oh, I'm just in between clubs here. No, I can't play the spinner. That'll spin all the way off. We are going to have to play a partial finesse here. Can't be short. I'd rather be long past the pin. Wind should hit me. It's on a good line. Should generate a little bit of backspin. Yeah, that's a good shot. Couldn't be overly aggressive there. And it sets me up with a birdie opportunity on the 18th. Pinehurst hosted the US Open last year. Nicklaus with a chip. Quite a good chip shot, to be fair. I think that should guarantee the par. But I should be knocking this in for the birdie. And we are going to be walking away with the maximum amount of skins possible. But there we go, guys. That is it for the video. Please smash the like button. If you are new here, subscribe. Until the next one, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.